Today, we're delving into a real-life heist that captivated the world, a meticulously planned operation carried out by a group of elderly criminals that shook London's Diamond District. Hatton Garden has long been synonymous with wealth and luxury. For over a century, this small district in London has been the epicenter of the UK's diamond and jewelry trade high-value goods. The Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company, established in 1954, was a fortress of security, housing millions of pounds worth of cash, gold, diamonds, and other valuables in its underground vault. It was considered impenetrable until April 2015 during the Easter bank holiday. A group of seasoned criminals executed a daring raid on the Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment robbery. It was a carefully orchestrated operation. The masterminds behind the heist were a group of aging career criminals, many of whom had spent decades in the underworld. The ringleader, Brian Reeder, 76 at the time, was a seasoned thief with a history of high-profile robberies. Alongside him were Terry Perkins, aged 67, Danny Jones, who was 60 at the time, and some other men with a combined age of over 400 years. They were about to pull off a heist that would make headlines around the world. The heist began on Thursday, April 2nd, 2015, but the gang planned this for months. They studied the building's layout, identified weaknesses in the security system, and even posed as customers to gain access to the vault. They knew the building's alarm system was outdated and that the security guards were not armed. But their biggest challenge? The vault itself. The group made their move under the cover of darkness. They entered the building through a fire escape. Using a heavy-duty drill, they bored a hole into the thick concrete wall of the vault. But this was no ordinary drill. It was a Hilti DD350, an industrial-grade machine capable of cutting through reinforced concrete. They used it to bore a hole through the 2-meter-thick concrete wall of the vault. This was no easy feat. The noise and vibrations must have been substantial, yet they managed to avoid detection. Once inside, they ransacked 73 safe deposit boxes, stealing an estimated £14 million worth of jewelry, diamonds, and cash. This wasn't a random selection. They targeted boxes belonging to known jewelers and dealers. The heist was interrupted by the Easter bank holiday. They left on Friday, April 3rd, returning on Saturday, April 4th, to continue their work. This allowed them ample time to meticulously search the remaining boxes. They worked methodically, filling bags with their haul. But in their haste, they left behind a crucial piece of evidence: DNA. When the staff returned to work on Tuesday, April 7th, they were met with a scene of devastation. The vault had been ransacked, and the contents of dozens of safety deposit boxes were gone. This sent shockwaves through the jewelry industry. The police were called, and they launched a massive investigation. The Metropolitan Police, codenamed Operation Diamond. They faced immense pressure to catch the culprits, who were quickly dubbed the Diamond Weasers. The investigation relied heavily on CCTV footage, mobile phone records, and forensic evidence. The police painstakingly analyzed hours of footage, tracing the movements of the suspects. In addition to a dropped screwdriver that would later prove crucial, one key piece of evidence was the getaway vehicle, a white van, which was captured on multiple CCTV cameras. The police were able to track the van's movements and identify its occupants. Meanwhile, the gang was celebrating their success. They believed they had pulled off the perfect crime. Little did they know that the police was already closing in. They had planted listening devices in the suspects' cars after closely monitoring CCTV footages and using other sophisticated forensic techniques. In May 2015, just weeks after the heist, the police made their move. A series of coordinated raids across London and Kent led to the arrest of 9 suspects, including the core members of the gang. Brian Reeder, the ringleader, was arrested at his home in Dartford. The others were picked up in a series of dawn raids. The trial revealed the meticulous planning and execution of the heist. The perpetrators had spent months planning the operation, conducting reconnaissance, and acquiring the necessary tools. The recovery of some of the stolen goods and the testimonies of the suspects provided crucial insights into the operation. The police were able to piece together the events of the heist and understand the motivations of the perpetrators. The offenders were convicted and sentenced to lengthy prison terms. The heist became a symbol of both criminal ingenuity and the vulnerability of even the most secure locations. The Hatton Garden heist led to increased security measures in the area, with more sophisticated surveillance systems and enhanced security protocols, and remains a fascinating case study in criminal behavior. It's a story of audacity, planning, and the eventual triumph of law enforcement. Thank you for joining us on this World Observer journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What other audacious heists or criminal masterminds would you like us to explore? We'd love to hear from you.